One cost on one attack? My bad, yeah, you're right. Secure Warrior. Lotus, this is just like a good hand though. So it'd be toss the ooze and look for another one, I think. Or Embiggen, obviously. Roar not the best really, right? So ideally what you want to do is you want to play 2 1-drops on turn 1. No parachute, please. Okay, we don't auto-lose because he didn't have parachute. I think we still play 2 1-drops on turn 1.
Hey, I got you, friend.
Their turn 2 is usually quite bad. So if we just make it 3-5, we're going to be pretty happy, I think. Okay. Just all face, no trades. Okay, cool. These guys are my favorite to play against because they're usually really easy to beat. Let's make a 3-2, I think, here.
It's going to be okay.
Trade the good one, trade the 1-2. Okay. So he might upgrade the weapon, trade there, make a 3-4. That's his best play, and that's probably the only play that I lose to. Ankar, face, and clear the 3-2. Alrighty. This guy is a true Pyro Warrior. He might be trying to limit test how many times you can go face before you lose, but I think that with this draw, he probably just won the game if he just cleared the 1-1 and the 3-2. But now that he left them up, I'm going to win. Basically every time, I think. I think I'm supposed to buff here and not get greedy with the Finley for the roar stuff. Super strong board. I don't really understand what he was doing though. Like, you have first mate into a play on turn 2 into Ankar, and like, you're actually gonna lose. It's really weird. I almost feel like I just want to play more Pyro Warrior just so I can make like a simple guide for people on how to play it. Because every single time I queue into a Warrior on ladder, it feels like it's like the really OG days of people playing Pyro Warrior where all they do is go face and they just lose every game they play because of it. So if you look at the board, I literally have 10 here, 3 here, so that's 13. 13 plus 10. Literally lethal on turn 4, just because this guy is like AFK going face. Just double check the math. 12 plus 9 plus 2. GG. Might have to actually do a Pyro Warrior guide, because I think that should have been a win for him, but, you know, rank 3 Pyro Warriors, man. What can you do? Another Rouge? Okay. The Rouge gamers are, you know, they're gaming today. They're doing a lot of gaming today, actually. Raven by itself, not really the best 1-drop because of the 2-2 dagger, but I like playing a 1-drop and then 2 1-drops. Ooh, the Apothecary deck, okay. Still lead with 2-2, I think maybe I lead with 1-3, actually. Raven has the upside of the mark, though, so I think I lead with Raven. If we draw that, it's just better. Yeah, this just value trades 1-drops better, that's all. Yeah, so like this would value trade too. Oh, he drew patches. Oh no, he didn't. Sorry, the animations just take 10 years. Okay, my bad. Sidekick's a really good pickup here though. So we want to play Finley first. Take a reinforce and go beaming sidekick trade. Not bad. Decent snapback turn here. I'm busy with work though. But it's your last day of the year. Dope, dude. Dope. Do you enjoy your holidays, man? Dire Mole. I think we just play the hand. That's all we really do here. Okay. So I guess we want like Jeeves as our top deck. Yeah. Embiggen, not the best draw. We want like Jeeves into Embiggen, then play Embiggen. Coin Apothecary, get Deathwing. Okay, so he gets a 12-12 next turn, unlucky one. Honestly, it might not matter if we just drag stuff face, though. That's ideally what happens here, is that it's just not relevant because I draw, like, Savage Roar and kill him. Kind of a perfect world, though. I feel like that's not really going to happen. But it doesn't kill you to be optimistic, I guess. Sometimes it actually does. Hit the 2-4, unlucky. Coin. Okay. Those are some bad cannon shots. I'm not gonna lie. Corsair. So I have 10 damage here. 10 damage, believe it or not, is actually not a kill here. So what are we doing? I don't even understand if I like to value trade the 1/1s at all. I think that he's playing the version that doesn't run like 7,000 bad dragons and just a 12/12. So we never get a value trade into the cannon. We probably want to value trade the 1/1s with our 2/2s and play some 1/1s. I never want to like play it like given the Deathwing with charge, so that doesn't make any sense. I could like full trade everything and just develop, but I think that I want to push the 2. I'd want to do it like this, I think. What's the difference between like... I mean, you could trigger Necrium Blade with this, I guess. The difference is just so marginal that I think I'm just going to do that. Hold my cards. So he trades 2. I have 8 power on board. I draw any buff for the board I win, including Mark of Yesraj. Assuming he doesn't... Did he really have to randomly roll Branching Pass, dude? Like, this game was actually so winnable, but now I just lose to the 12/12. Actually tragic. Okay, well, GG. Maybe not, maybe we can still win, I don't know. Lotus is pretty nuts. Like, he's not killing us fast enough, so maybe we actually do still get there. The Lotus draw was really dope. Let's do some quick math. 8 plus 9. 17. So he clears 2 of the 3 attack minions. I'm 1 off lethal, I think. According to my calculations, I'm 1 off lethal, I think. 8 plus 1, yeah. So we draw 1 damage, we win. That's usually 1 damage for us, but not right away. I think we take our value trades, that's it. Give me a card that does damage, please. I mean, this is staying power, I guess, if this card lives, but it should never live, really. Card should just die right away, I think. That's actually a combo, if they get that first, right? The Lackey into the Dragon Lord with the Necrium. Kind of a combo. Good game. That one, a little bit sketchy, not gonna lie, but played for a board and I ended up winning, actually. Pretty dope. Incoming Taunt Lackey? No. Rexar guys run weapons a lot of the time. And we have Embiggen in the hand with Corsair. We never draw patches because we just sauce them back in the deck. So turn 1 we usually have like 1-2, 3-5, 1-2 is probably the play. Super good start though. Anytime you have Embiggen and Corsair, you're always happy, I think. Roar is not the best draw, but it's okay. They do run weapons a lot though, is the thing, but I don't think I'm going to hold the Corsair for the weapon just because the tempo lead with a 1-3 is just so big. Or sorry, 3-5. Kind of a nutty combo. And if you look at the deck, like on average, we're going to draw a 1-drop next turn, which means we get to play a Giga buffed 1-drop, which is really strong. If not, we just play double Firefly and then look to roar on 3 usually. Regardless, we're in a good spot though. Okay, kills my Pirate Man card. Unlucky one. I mean, I shouldn't really say unlucky, right? Because I just drew double Spider Tank for next turn, but not having one of the ones on turn 2 kind of sucks. Definitely not what I would call ideal for this deck. Okay. That's kind of freaky. Trade the lethal guys. Go face. Keep the big guys around. Big guys don't die to like explosive and that kind of jazz, so big guys are just good. I think with the Explorer, that kind of alludes to him playing the Reno deck, potentially. Could Dragon Reno deck, maybe. Yeah, that's what I'm going to assume off of that.
Your magic shall not save.
Silence Man card? Come on, bruh. Gotta hit me with that shit? Like, that's not cool. I guess I just play 4-3 in Hero Power. This turn's really weird otherwise. I don't really want to make a trade. Like a 4-4 just trades. I guess I could technically like Acorn Bear or Savage Roar if I just play 4-4 now. But I mean, it's not really that great. I'd be making that go face for 4 using 19. I have 8 on board. 8 plus 8 is only 16, so we're still 3 off. I don't really draw Pirates that often this card's not free very often. Should maybe make the on-curve play. The trade's just to protect this, but it might not even be right to do that. Kind of even to protect the 1-1. He's never going to value trade there, but just in case he does, because it gets a lot of value with the Roar, I think. Okay, Diving Griffin, that's pretty good. Good Celiacs usually. Seeker Man card. So go face. Could be Snipe. Would I rather 3-4 die or 4-3? Into the Ziliac stuff, probably that. Okay. Could be a Rat Trap now. I just play into it, I think, though.
Hey, I got you, friend.
Always buff here because we know with the Diving Griffin, he draws a card with Rush, and a card with Rush is usually Ziliacs in that deck. So then your board's just juicy and thick. Juicy, thick, big kid board. Scripted content, gentlemen. Scripted content. So he's at 21. We have 10. 10 plus 16. So unfortunately, we have to heal him. Otherwise, we would just win here. But we're quite close anyways. He already Spellbreakered. I'd probably just buff one of the other minions, though. Just like do that, do this. That's kind of unfortunate. So we're still a little bit off because of that. I'm probably supposed to actually do that, I think. I could also just go face, let him trade there and not really care about it, put him at 3. How does he punish us with that? Kills the 5-6, we don't get to go in with it again. I mean, that's a clear 2 if we just go face. Trades, so that does 3 anyways. I think we just go face. It's a lot of damage, right? Because if anything lives and he doesn't heal or clear anything, then we just win. So I'm pretty sure it's just better to do that. So he gets rich and wins. Poggers. Big Poggers, good game. How do I feel about the balance changes? Honestly, they're more very good balance changes. Not nerfing Necrim Apothecary seems really suspect to me. Keep the good card. I'm mulliganing the bad cards away. Ooh, that's the combo. We actually got the combo. Crazy. But yeah, not nerfing Necrim Apothecary seems really weird. So I don't really understand that. I think that Shaman still having the double invoke stuff is a little bit off as well, but that's the way it goes, I guess. Double Pirate Man card. So we actually have 4 minions on the board for Power of the Wild next turn, so it's actually good enough to play on turn 2 for the buff, which is almost never the case. But it's going to mean we're pushing like big DPS here. 3-3. I could just play cards, but I think just doing this... Maybe it is just better to like play stuff. Like pop that and play stuff, the next turn do this kind of stuff. I don't mind that really. I'm not like completely opposed to this play. Because if we just power, then he gets a lot of value with the mini bot. You run 2 Spellbreakers because of Apothecary? I think most people would if they play Standard right now. It's pretty unhealthy. It's literally like Barnes, right? That's like the card's design is just like Barnes. It's really anti-fun, I think. It's cool for the first 2 or 3 times you do it, and then after that it's very repetitive, unfun, and you just lose to coin flips. But, I mean, I guess that's what they're looking for, right? I don't really know what to tell you. I don't understand what the design philosophy is behind that, and I'm not going to try and understand either, I don't think, but it's kind of just unfun. That's what I will call it. Just unfun. That happens. I kind of want this to die more than anything else, so I guess I just do that, then value trade, value trade. The attack's kind of relevant, but not super big, I don't think. It's good though. Man. That is sad to play that without magnetizing, but sometimes you just gotta do it. Let's jam the mark here, I think, still. Probably still there. See what we pick up. Firefly, okay. I'm liking a hero power, a trade, and then face, I think.
This will be good.
Yep. So this is a deck that doesn't run weapons, right? We know it's mech paladins, so they're very one-dimensional in what they do. So problem for us is, yeah, literally just that, I was gonna say. Is that card can just basically wipe out everything that I've done so far this game. But that's the way she goes. I'm not too interested in playing this turn. I think I just do that. Can always just do this next turn. This deck doesn't really interact with the board, so we can play the Lotus to control the board next turn. Draw like another minion, we play with another minion, we're happy. 3 minions, okay. This is where you always want them to just draw the, whatchamacallit card, the favor card when you're playing Aggro Druid. Does absolutely nothing. Okay. Double Lotus, okay. So we do that and think. Probably want to value trade the Warper, swing into with our weapon. Okay, good game. That's CB Mech Paladin. Clear the board and win the game. Hunterman deck. So against Hunterman, we draw an Embiggen. I don't think we want Jeeves if we're playing Embiggen right away, because we're not going to be able to play him on curve. Be kind of difficult to do that, I think. Okay. Jam the 1/3. This is where you draw the Bloodsail Corsair and make him cry every time. I've done my math, I've ran the numbers, it happens. Wawawiwa. Ooh, okay, okay. Now we're talking. That's what I like to see, boys. I wonder if I'm supposed to just jam this. He's always going to hero power, so I get like a free trade, I guess. Or a free attack. So I want to draw 1 drop next turn. Okay. Oops.
A wild miscalculation.
Definitely should have attacked with the Firefly, that's my bad. Because of the freezing. I could have a whole extra 1-2 this game. But, big misplays. What can you do? Tracking last, that's kind of suspect, but okay. So we really want to draw a minion, right? We haven't drawn minions for a few turns. Nice. 3 mana, 6/5. That's pretty strong. Let's jam that. Played right into Explosive Shot, just because, why not, right? I feel like we want to give him something this game, because we got big boys coming in. Gotta give him a shred of hope, right? Another big boy 6/5, okay. If we roar... It's only 18, it's not lethal. Explosive man card, okay. I'm flipping with this guy's flopping here. So we have 12 plus 6, which is more than 17. I've ran the numbers, that's 18 damage. So we might just have to play the Savage Roar and clap him in the head. Could just be the move next turn. Companion man card. Huffer, okay, that means we're not dead. Wait. What? Two freezings. Okay, my bad. So it doesn't keep the buffs, right? Yeah, so we just play the 6/6. Probably just gonna do that. So he's not a Reno deck either. A lot of time when people play Hunter right now, they're playing Reno because Dino Team or Brand is so strong. And obviously Reno and Zephyrs are really strong as well. So he's not a Reno deck, so he can't really heal that well here. I'm not too sure what secrets he's going to YOLO get to kind of help him out. I think that most of the time we just end up winning here. Rapido Fire? Okay. Hits me with a double Rapido Dab. Let's attack face first for Wandering Monster, I think.
This will be good.
MD. Okay, good game. Played around the stuff. Yeah. Jeej. It's like double Embiggen is good or something. Kind of crazy. Hunterman card. Or Hunterman deck, sorry. I kind of dig the Hunterman matchup.
Fights back.
So I keep the regular Aggro Druid Mark of the Lotus Hand because it's a broken card. Always a keep. And we don't really get stuff that's that great. Feel like I lead Finley over Acorn Berry here. Take the Reinforce Hero Power, I think. Tokens are just good, especially with a hand that doesn't really have that many minions. Okay. Let's do this. You don't always need to draw with cards like this. It's like a really big misconception that you need to get like your value out of this. Just playing it clearing stuff is perfectly fine. Not Zephyr's Coin. Okay, dude, I was so scared for a second. I thought it was gonna be Zephyr's Coin Hungry Crab, dude. I was actually kind of shitting my pants, not gonna lie. Just kill stuff. Look for like a really wide Lotus next turn, I think, is the play. Does not control a dragon, SMH. We jam this next turn. We just do this here. Really good turn for us. Only thing we don't want to happen is the Acorn Bear dying before we play Jeeves. So we want to top deck Embiggen or one drop next turn. Play Jeeves and either of those two things. And on average, we are getting something that's one or less here, right? What do we have? 9 cards that cost more than 1. So, I mean, it's like 14 out of 23 times we get a card that we could play with Jeeves. Okay. Based on these cards, this guy should always be Reno. Every time. So that's something we gotta watch out for this game. Be on the look for the Reno guy cards. Unlucky, that would have been really nice into the weapon, but I'd take it. Let's wait with the 2-3. Go face. Okay. So we can coin Reno. Jesus. Holy, those are 2 really good cards here. Coin Rexar, actually? Coin Rexar is really good, right? We're not going to kill him if he coins Rexar. Hounds. That's also ridiculously good here, yeah. Really, really strong. He kills stuff. Scavenging Hyena? Zephyrus, okay. What is he trying to pick for 1? Can you get like Whirlwind full clear, maybe? It's probably the look. Yeah, it looks like Whirlwind full clear. Or everything but Jeeves, I guess? Is that really what he wants to leave up, though? Should probably send 3 into Jeeves, 1 into the Dire Maul, right? Why are you claiming that for me? Moderately confused, not gonna lie. Okay. So we still draw one. Ooh, Embiggen's really nice, especially with second Jeeves too. So we can Deathstalker Rexar trade full clear. I go like Jeeves and Embiggen, play whatever I top deck. It's actually a winnable game, even if he has like Reno or Rexar still, I think. Okay, that's kind of the nuts though. Yeah, that's really good because it's a small commit. Ew, dude. That is not good for us at all. Very, very bad for us, I would say. But, assuming no Rexar or Reno, he just Zilliax trades something, I redevelop, then we go Roar the turn after usually. But this is not really what I would call a game where we have a good look right now. It's a close one though. And definitely still what I would call winnable, but it's going to be tough. Definitely going to be tough.
This will be good.
Okay, so we got that trade, nice. We missed one draw here, but that's fine.
The battle.
I got you, friend.
Okay, draw two. Sidekick and Lotus, okay. So I have 7 plus 3, so we're 1 off lethal on board next turn. But we have, I guess, only 2 draws to give us reach, so we probably don't win next turn. It's very unlikely. 8-8 goes into 1-6. Honestly, not the best turn for him, right? Like, we just flood here and then we're fine. He needs, like, his... I guess he's already played Zephyrs, though, so it's actually a really weird one. Because he's not really going to have things that do stuff into me. Because he doesn't have, like, a Twisting Nether option or anything.
I got you, friend.
So we just jam the cards, go face. Firefly's good. Power of the Wild's insanely good. That's one of the good cards. It's like that and Savage Roar that are the best, I think. Super, super sweet. Good game. That one was a little bit sketchy. I think it was pretty unlucky for him not to have any of the good 6 drops, right? Like, he didn't get Unleash the Beast, he didn't get Reno, he didn't get Deathstalker Rexar or anything. So kind of a tragic one, but we take the dub regardless.